Before we begin, I just want to say that I hate Shed 17. Other than being a metaphorical competitor to the Magic Red Adventures, it's graphic, disturbing, horrific, blasphemizes everything the Reverend Audrey worked on, has crude jokes, some of which are plagiarized from WLT Network, has twists which makes the plot unrealistic, abuses a series intended for family viewing, and overall is a complete obscene controversy rather than a black comedy as the creators have so deemed it. So, if you are like me and hate the film for all those reasons as well, rest easy, for I have the solution. I'm going to blow up Shed 17 before Thomas can get there!
Suddenly, I feel so much better.
Oi! What have you done?
Oh, hey, Thomas. I just rescued you and destroyed a total domain of satanic evil. Lucky I saved you.
What are you talking about? I was just going to find out what was hiding in there. You've ruined it for me.
Hey, you're welcome.
That stupid controller was hiding something in there from all of us, and I was trying to see what it was, and now you've destroyed it.
Well, let me tell you this. Had you gone in there, you would have been destroyed yourself.
What was in there that would have destroyed me?
Gross remains of cloned engines that should have been eliminated a long time ago. By the way, where's your crew?
At home? I came here all by myself.
You shouldn't have done that. You have a low water level and a very high temperature. You might have gotten yourself killed. Are you brainless?
Hey, I can talk.
The ability to speak does not make you capable of moving under your own will. Now get out of here.
Not until I get what I came for. I need evidence to prove that the fat jerk is a bad man.
That won't be necessary.
How do you figure?
Because you and this world is about to be cleansed back to its original state. Its real, true state.
Milady?
Oh, phew. That's much better. I felt like I had sticks and sludge inside of me. Nicely done, chum. No problem, Thomas. Hey, good call on getting Lady to restore everything. Guess it goes to show that if we can be more accepting of things, no matter how ridiculous they seem, those things can really be used to an advantage of really achieving something. Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to prove with the MRA. Shame that the thing I achieved in this video was awesome. What about all the papers these research blokes worked on for years? Too late for them.
Oi! What the bloody hell is going on here?
Ah, Sir Topham Hatt. You're just in time to be restored to your original persona.
What do you mean you can't restore him?
That's not Sir Topham Hatt? Then where's the real Sir Topham Hatt?
Right here. I was held captive by this imposter. He locked me up in the wine cellar.
Well, that explains a lot. Well, then who is this lout?
This man here is serial killer Jack the Stretcher, otherwise known by his real name, Soltesz Peterson.
A serial killer, eh? I've always wanted to ask one this very question.
What makes you think murder is a good hobby?
You've got so many other opportunities to take a career. Murder is not one of them. So why resort to it?
This stupid world. Too many people so cheerful and looking out for one another. Too many people caring for each other. It makes me sick. I wanted to give this world and its engines a bad reputation. So I hired on Wilhelm and Hans to establish sort of research to create a means of slaughtering people without it seemingly my fault. The bloody idiots didn't have a test subject to begin with, so I ran a train into their stupid interfering sun when they weren't expecting it. I had the train's engines muted so that they wouldn't hear it until too late. Afterwards, I gave them all these other simpletons to turn into biofused engines, which I admit was a pretty extravagant way of serial killing. There were other engines who managed to survive somehow, unfortunately all the wishy-washy happy ones, so I had them killed off too. And I would have gotten that boy engine kid killed off too, if you and this fraudulent magic engine hadn't interfered. I'll see you burn in hell for this.
No, I thought Paul Vince had a terrible lack of empathy.
You'll think nothing more when I'm finished with you!
Officers, arrest this man for kidnapping, hostage holding, abuse towards rail passengers, child slaughter, illegal scientific experimentation, holocaustic murder, framing, and attempted assassination. Personally, I think that the best sentence for him would be a taste of his own medicine, but since that's the most grotesque thing in a child-friendly universe, best we can do is give him 20 years in a straitjacket and insanity cell. Right, I'm off. I hope they still have those fish and chips and MC bun. You okay, chum?
Not particularly, I'll be honest. Stressed myself out defending Lady against some bitter Twitter users, been attacked by horrific animatronics, suffered from bomb explosions by an unknown persona, watched said 17, had a mental breakdown in a fit of rage, received criticism from people who can't tell the difference between a black comedy and an obscene controversy and take delight in blasphemizing the Reverend Audrey's work by showcasing the Holocaust using your image, questioned my own interest in your franchise, went through the 5 stages of grief twice, vomited pea soup when I never had any, went out of my pacifist way to blow up a satanic funhouse, received a threat from a serial killer, gotten feelings of hopelessness concerning the fan base, if not angering a few individuals. Here's hoping for a better year in 2016.
Amen to that. Well, now that this is all sorted out, I'd better get back to working on my questions and answers video. Great! No more of that biofused engine clinker nonsense. Thank goodness for that.
Hello there!
That's it, please! Shut away! Shut away!